These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat article quote, deleting zeros and printing a new currency will raise inflation, unquote. We have read articles years ago that a German firm was contracted to print the newer, lower denominations and a Swiss firm to stamp the coins. So we know these are in the wings awaiting. Pimpy says hopefully everything works itself out between Iraq and the United States and they lift these sanctions so that the value of the dinar will go back up. It's ridiculous they're putting sanctions on these banks on suspicions. They should have evidence, they should have proof before they slap sanctions on anything, in my opinion. All right, Mark Z via PDK. I am still hearing the rumor that we will see the new rate when they issue and publish the instructions for the budget, which has already been passed. They've done a great job of keeping this under the wraps and secret, getting mixed reports as to whether this will be Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Personally, I think it's going to be it. Militiaman says you're seeing in the news there's massive amounts of people being arrested and charged for money laundering / illegal trading and smuggling of the dollar and the dinar. Frank26 says it's extremely impressive to see the relationship between Kuwait and Iraq. That was an impossibility just a few months ago. That tells me Kuwait agrees with the monetary reform of Iraq's currency as long as it is not 1 penny above Kuwait's exchange rate. This is exciting. See what's happening with Kuwait. All right, Jeff says the reason why it's not getting implemented, the instructions or the budget itself or the rate change, is because the budget has a specific period of time at which it's allowed to be implemented. That's not right now. There's a specific point in the year, and they can only implement the budget at that specific point in the year. It's called the budget period. We are not there yet. All right, Caparoni says a lot of gurus have talked about going to Wells Fargo, things like that. I've always felt that would never happen because a lot of the local banks or regional banks would never want to get involved in an emerging market currency that could be volatile. We're hearing now that JP Morgan is to have an office in Iraq. They're going to be engaging in transactions at exchange rates. Caparoni says we'd always talked about how we would exchange our dinar. We talked about a facilitator or creating a dinar denominated account and watching it rise in value. It may end up being that we end up depositing our money through some relation to JP Morgan. I don't know anything about this yet, but could end up being the biggest player in Iraq from American and may end up being what we're going to do with our dinar. All right, Frank from Firefly Sadani talking about how Iraq will be international, open to the world. He said, all who continue with dollar sales and business will fall by the wayside and be held accountable. Frank said that is beautiful and fantastic. Lastly, Bruce via Wiser Now, I can tell you the rates are continuing to go up. The dong is terrific. The dinar is very good. Extremely good. Way more than we thought we were looking for. Both rates are excellent right now. This is coming right up on the bank screens.